Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. We got this woman talking about how she was an alcoholic and how that made her cheat. This shit brought me flashbacks. So last year I was dealing with this woman. She was a Spanish chick, but she was an alcoholic. 34 years old, Spanish chick last year. And again, I broke my fucking rule. And oh my God, bro, freaky chick. Freaky chick. We multiple rounds. She was a bad Spanish. Pussy was good, but she was a fucking alcoholic. She would go to the club, bar, lounge every weekend. Every weekend. And I think going to the club over 30 is like kind of played out, but I guess whatever. It's cool. But yep, she was an alcoholic. Good pussy, but she did coke, drink, and I don't even drink that much, man. If I drink, it'll be like red wine. I wasn't a heavy drinker. So when she came over, we hooked up. We met on field. So we hooked up. She came over to my crib and she was like, "Do you have any alcohol at your house?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got alcohol," because I have like a little bar in my crib where I have my alcohol placed and shit. She's like, "Do you have some Hennessy?" I was like, "Nah, but I can get some because there's a liquor store like right next to me." So I got some Hennessy, right? And she came over. We're just talking, drinking and shit. Had me some tequila and shit. This bitch downed the whole fucking Hennessy. It was like, damn, I forgot. It was a small one. It was a small one, but still, like she downed it, just shots back to back to back. And I was like, "Yo, you should chill out." She was like, "No, I'm good." But she was a functioning alcoholic. And she told me that she has a lot of trauma from her past. She was like, from her past, it's just she grew up, fucked up parents, and she drinks. And I'm like, okay. But I'm like, "Are you good?" She was, "Yeah, I'm good. But she was completely fine. So once that tequila hit, we were just fucking all night. Fucking all night. Multiple rounds. Going back to the living room to get more shots and shit. All night. All night. And I had to fall back because she was on a different type of vibe. The way she moved, right? She was the type to, okay, well, we were supposed to hang out, meet up, right? But she would hit me with, "Okay, I got to switch it up because I'm meeting some other people." I'm like, okay. And we were supposed to go out to this club. Yeah, because I don't want to go to the club. I was supposed to meet her at this little club event, right? And she blew me off because she was meeting some other dudes there. And I get it. We're both single. We both said that we don't want no relationship. So she was actively seeing other people. But when we would talk about like certain things, it's like, I felt like I would catch her into some lies. It's like, I'm like, "Well, are you sleeping around?" She's like, "Yeah, I am." But she was like, there's sometimes I forget if they had condoms on. I'm like, what? Because she would drink a lot. And I'm like, are you blacked out, drunk, and fucking? Because that's my thing. It's like, how don't you know if someone had a condom on? But it was hard for me to cut that loose because the pussy was so good. She knew how to throw it back. She was a fucking freak. But I had to cut it off because she was a fucking alcoholic. Catching this bitch in lies and shit. So she's fucking me, but she's also fucking other people raw. If she's saying that, I don't know if they had a condom on because we were so drunk. If she goes to the club every fucking weekend, pretty sure she's fucking too. When she gets drunk, so it's like, okay, I couldn't deal with it because I'm catching her in lies, and I felt like she was putting my health at risk. So I had to cut that loose. And a part of me feels like, part of me was like, "Man, don't do it, Trey. Just still fuck her." But I was like, I gotta protect myself because I felt like she was putting my health at risk because she was just wilding out. Fucking random dudes, raw, not protecting herself. So I was like, I can't do this. And I'm telling you, man, I wasted so much time last year fun fucking all these random bitches when I should have been focused on my podcast. If I started my podcast last year in January like I was supposed to, I would have had more subscribers on my YouTube. More subscribers. But I got caught up thinking with that little head, thinking I just need to drown myself in fucking pussy to get over my ex, which was dumb. But you gotta learn from that. But let me know in the comment section. Have you guys ever dealt with women who were alcoholics? I get it. The most craziest bitches out here are really good in bed. I came across so many women who are crazy as fuck, who don't got their shit together, but they are good fucks, you know? And that rumor is true. But let me know in the comment section, have you ever dealt with a woman who was an alcoholic? How was that experience with that, dealing with a bitch who's an alcoholic? Let me know in the comment section. But let's watch this video.
Involved with the church. I had this.
So a former alcoholic reveals the night she decided to go outside of her perfect marriage. You can pay all the bills. You can be the provider male. You can be a perfect husband. Still, these women will find a way to fucking dip. This is why being a provider male don't mean shit.
Amazing marriage, a man that really loved me. I graduated and I get this really good job. And the first weekend.
Bro, I fucked up last year. And again, I broke my rule, nigga. She reminds me of this white bitch I fucked last year. 40-year-old white chick like this. So I fucked a 40-year-old white chick. My bad to break this up, but I fucked a 40-year-old white chick, right? Like this. And she was like into that black shit. She like, I love big D black men. She reminds me of her because they kind of favor each other. Nigga, when I went to her crib and we fucked and shit, she had what was it? I think she had like 3 bedrooms, right? And you can go upstairs, right? So we were upstairs, right? Where the bedrooms were. So we go in one room, right? This bitch has so many fucking dildos in her fucking room. I was like, bruh. She was a nymphomaniac. She was a nympho, and she was an old ass slut. And this woman favors her so fucking much, bro. So fucking much. And I didn't see her again because I was like, when we were fucking around, I'm like, okay, when's the last time you fucked? Oh, she said, I fucked one of my regulars yesterday. I was like, bruh. So yeah, that was the first and last time I've ever fucked with her. She was a good fuck, but you can tell she's those white chicks who likes blacked and shit. If y'all know blacked, those white chicks who are into like BBC and black dudes. I'm like, this woman's probably been ran through. She's 40 fucking years old, but she was a good fuck. She was a good fuck. But again, I broke my rules, but it was just a fuck. I didn't take her seriously, but she reminds me of that lady.
That I am on staff, they send me to the sales conference. And I get there and it's like a full bar. And I'm like, it's been a while since I drank. Everyone here is drinking. No big deal. And I get blackout and I have the time of my life and I'm drinking with everyone else. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like it's acceptable. I'm okay. I haven't, no consequences. I didn't really tell my husband. Like I just said, we had a few drinks. He was not super stoked, but like nothing really happened.
Right.
But what I didn't realize is that I had lit that allergy on fire. And it was just, I picked up right where I left off. And I started hiding alcohol when I got home from traveling. I would ask to travel more because I could have that secret life, right?
And women like her, when you get blacked out drunk, they're not telling what sexual activity she's doing with the dude or multiple dudes. Women like this who get blacked out drunk or who get fucking wasted, a lot of these women like trains ran on them. They like multiple partners at the same fucking time. I've talked to women who've done shit like this. When women get blacked out drunk, there ain't no telling what they are doing with multiple dudes when they go out and party.
One night, we were at a sales conference and we were all down at the bar. I was totally blackout drunk. I don't even remember how I got to where
I don't remember. I don't remember that bitch, that Spanish bitch I was dealing with, the alcoholic, when she says, I don't remember if they use condoms. Yeah, I had to fucking dip. Bitch putting my health at risk. I don't remember. Yeah, she had fun at that fucking conference. Yeah, they was taking turns in the fucking hotel. Niggas coming in and out.
did. And then I wound up in another man's bed. And I was like, yes. And I was like, oh, okay, now this is an issue because I loved my husband. And
how do you love you? because alcohol brings out the truth. You wanted to fuck other dudes. You did not love your husband. You wanted to get your fuck on. So you fucked at a conference, and there ain't no telling. Nigga, how much you want to bet it was a Latino or a black dude piping her down? Jesus, Tyrone, maybe Ricky Tan was there. I don't think it was one dude. I don't think it was one. They get freaky at these conferences.
There had been no consequences before that, but this was like, I didn't mean for this to happen, right? Like, I have an incredible marriage. Why on earth would I sacrifice? I mean, fuck.
Because you took it for granted. You married a guy you didn't marry your first choice. You married the nice, safe guy. You didn't marry your first choice. That's why it was so easy for you to fuck other people at this conference. You didn't marry your first choice. You married the nice guy. You didn't have genuine burning desire for this dude.
And so I actually went home and told him and was like, I fucked up. And I'm so sorry. This will never happen again. And we went through counseling. I mean, he was rocked as he should be. And he was like, okay, like, let's work on it. He's like, but you got to stop drinking. And
how can you work on it? How do you work past this when she's let another man inside her pound her out? ATB, arch that back. It's a conference, Archie. How are you going to work through this shit? It's over. Ain't no counseling, ain't no prayer, ain't no therapy going to save this marriage. It's over.
didn't even cross my mind. I was like, I have to stop drinking. What do you mean? Like, okay, but zero intention to actually do it because I didn't connect the two. I just thought I didn't eat enough that day, right? Like I blacked out because I was drinking vodka on an empty stomach, not like that I might actually have a drinking problem. And so even though I had done like one of the most atrocious things I'd ever done and was not in alignment with the woman that I wanted to be, you know, alcoholism was winning. And I didn't know that I had alcoholism. I was just telling myself, oh, I just didn't get a chance to party enough in college, right? Like these are my wild oats that I'm sowing. I didn't mean to like be sowing them that way, but I just thought these are, you know, I'm getting it out of my system. I had no idea, like there's not a million drinks in the world that would get it out of my system, right? Because with alcoholism, when I drink, my appetite for alcohol only intensifies. It's never satisfied. So as time goes on, you know, I end up doing it again and doing it again. And I was like, this, I guess
she's not attracted to her fucking husband. Blame alcohol all you want. It just shows the true you. She was probably swallowing. She had one D in her butt, another D in her vagina at the same thing. I did it again. You don't respect your fucking husband. You would never treat him like this if you really fucking loved him, but he ain't the one. You married you married the nice guy. You didn't marry the guy you had genuine burning desire for. This is why you did this shit again. Just wasting this man's time, knowing you a freak.
I guess I shouldn't be married was what I said to myself. Not I shouldn't drink. How wild is that? And so I didn't tell him, like, I mean, I felt so much guilt, so much shame. I would come home. I would be sneaking alcohol. I would be at a point where I was just totally disconnected from the marriage because I was like, dude, I'm literally a piece of shit. Like, this is a man who loves me so much, who doesn't deserve this. And so I just said, hey, you just need to divorce me. Like, I think that I have some things I need to handle.
Do you think your disease of alcoholism subtly sabotaged on your own that marriage so that he would end it with you?
Yes, 100%. I also look back. I mean, I was 20 years old, right? I grew up in a home that my parents did the best they could, but I didn't really know how to love myself. I mean, I basically went from my dad's house to living with my husband, right? There's not a lot of self like love and development that can happen in that span of time. And so I think that I convinced myself that I made the wrong decision to get married so young. And then I had all these other actions in the background to kind of back it up. And then I just made it very easy for him because I just started to do more and more. And he's like, I mean, it was awful. He finally granted me the divorce.
Yeah.
We had 2 mortgages. We had this incredible life. We had moved to the mountains to like get me out of the environment that I was in. And
because it's a geo, right? You got to move. It's not the drinking. It's
right. I have zero. I'm not qualified to be there, but God always puts me in these places that I'm not qualified. I'm running a business. I have staff. I'm doing cocaine with my clients. So it is now like super escalated. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I don't understand that the disease that I think is just sowing my wild oats from college is actually a fatal progressive disease that wants me dead, but will settle for me drunk and high. And so he gives me the divorce and all bets are off now. I'm like, I'm going.
That's what happens when you marry an alcoholic, man. Stay away from women like this because she was an alcoholic, right? You see how that progressed into doing cocaine and worse shit. I'm pretty sure this woman's been through gangbangs, sex parties, orgies, all types of freaky shit. I'm pretty sure she's a swinger now. But this is what happens when you deal with alcoholics, man. They'll waste your fucking time, get their fuck on. But let me know in the comment section, have you ever dealt with a woman who's an alcoholic, who had a cocaine problem, a drinking problem? How was that experience? And how did that go down? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.